the top Social Security manager is giving in, and they're bringing sophisticated technology into the SSA system, which will change Social Security forever, as they've never experienced anything like this before in the history of this program. Well, it's all highlighted right here in this short video clip of the acting commissioner, Frank Bisignano, right here in this video, which I will play for you in just a second so you can hear exactly what he's giving into and what they're going to be implementing within the Social Security system this year. It's coming, and it's coming fast, and it's something we've never experienced before in the history of this program. And again, very important because things are changing very, very rapidly, and along with the new acting commissioner, again, Frank Bisignano, he has some new ideas. Just like I mentioned, shortly after he was sworn into the job, acting commissioner, I was out in a separate video and I said, we're likely going to see a bunch of new changes. Reason being is, with the new leadership, the new management, there's also new agendas, new ideas, new perspectives, new items on their list that they want to achieve, right? Well, that's exactly what Frank is talking about right here as well, and we've seen other ideas and plans of his coming out in separate videos, which I brought to you before. So anyway, I'm going to pop this video up here in just a second. You can hear exactly what it is. It's only a 19-second video clip, so it's literally very short, and then we're going to come back and talk about the details of this. Anyway, this is Frank Bisignano in a recent interview, which, by the way, I really like the number of interviews he's been out in recently. It's just good. It's nice to see where he's at, whether you like him or you don't like him, whether you agree or disagree. I'm just saying, it's nice to hear from him because typically we don't hear from the acting commissioner like ever. So it's finally nice to see the acting commissioner for once out in some interviews and to see where he's at, where his mind is at with all of this, and how he wants to govern this program. Anyway, enough out of me. Let's pop this video clip up. It's only 19 seconds. I'll see you again then, and we will talk through the details. Here's Frank Bisignano and answering the question as far as what they're going to do.
73 million people getting benefits right now. They're spending an hour on the phone. These people are frustrated. What do you say to them?
We're bringing a massive technology effort to transform the servicing agenda. We're going to bring AI into the phone system. I intend it to be completed this year.
All right, so there is Frank speaking about the implementation of AI, otherwise known as artificial intelligence, or some people call it robots, robotics, sophisticated computers, technology, whatever you want to call it. But they're going to be implementing AI into Social Security. Now, you might be thinking, I don't care. What does this do for me and my monthly benefit? How does it get me more money as a fixed income beneficiary receiving retirement, SSDI, survivor, spousal, SSI, or any of the benefits administered by Social Security? Well, good question, but here's the situation. Probably going to impact all of us to some degree. Reason being is, remember earlier this year, probably back in, I don't know, was it March, I think it was? Again, it was around that time frame, March or so. They let go, or basically should say, they reassigned 7,000 people within Social Security. Remember, there was 57,000 people on the payrolls, and they reduced it down to about 50,000 people. 7,000 people were either forced into reassignment or into early retirement, things like this. Well, guess what? They're trying to operate and do more with less people, 7,000 less people. Well, how can you do that? By leveraging technology like AI to take the workload off of a bunch of humans who can't keep up with the workload and implement it that way. So what they're going to be doing, and I've alluded to this before in other videos as well, which is implementing AI into the phone system. Now, you might be thinking as well, I don't care. What does this do for us? Here's the system, or the situation. Have you recently called like a big corporation lately, like maybe your bank or maybe your credit card company or your debit card company, or I don't know, take your pick, your utility company? It literally doesn't matter these days. Your phone service, your cable service, what satellite service, it literally doesn't matter. Call any of them. What do they all have implemented into their phone system? AI, right? It's all starting to say something along the lines of, I'm a computer, or it says something like that. It says something like, I'm a computer. I can answer your questions. What is your question? Why are you calling, right? And then you say like, I don't know, just whatever. You say whatever you want, and then it just does it. Same thing. that they want to implement here within Social Security, right? So right now, you call Social Security and you're like, hey, I want to talk to somebody, right? And then the computer system's like, we're going to connect you with an agent. Hold on for 16 hours and we'll call you back, right? Obviously, I'm exaggerating a little bit here, but point being is that they want to implement this AI into the phone system, and they're going to. So the days of calling Social Security and connecting with an actual physical human who can help you with your personal situation, those days may be coming somewhat to an end. Not totally. You'll still be able to talk to a person, just like with all these other places that you call. You can talk to somebody eventually after you jump through 1,000 hoops and try to get to a human. But point being is that the implementation of the AI through the phone system is going to, number one, speed things up. Number two, reduce the contact with humans. Ultimately, number three, it's going to help utilize AI to basically solve a lot of the problems / questions / just assisting individuals that are calling every single day into Social Security to help them with their issues so they don't really need to connect with a human in the first place. Obviously, the opportunity to connect with a human will still be an option, but a lot of it's going to be replaced by AI. And that's exactly what they want to do here, right? So anyway, Social Security is going to be changing a lot between now and the end of the year. We're going to be seeing a lot of changes here. And this is going to ultimately, I would guess, cause some chaos for sure within Social Security. It's probably not going to be a smooth rollout, probably going to be a bit confusing, a little clunky, but this is going to be ultimately something they're doing. And he's confirming it here, as you heard right there with that little clip that I shared with you. That's exactly what they're doing. So let's see what else they can come up with. I guarantee you there's going to be more than just this. This is just the start of it. And I know for a fact there's going to be a whole lot more along with this. Anyway, if you're enrolled in Medicare, hey, you got to take advantage of this free service right here. It's a team of trusted advisors that are waiting on standby to talk to you. They've already helped thousands and thousands of you here in this community with your Medicare supplements, your Medigap plans, Part D plans, Medicare Advantage, initial enrollment into Medicare if you're turning 65 or if you're retiring. If any of that applies, and it does apply to over 70 million people out there, you've got to utilize this free service. Again, call them with your list of questions, or if you need them to look through your plan to find you better coverages, to get you a bunch of money savings, all the details like that, they have it all. They have access to over 20,000 plans across the country. They're looking through the plans so you can see the doctors you want, the providers you want to see, the networks you want to be within, the offices, the clinics you want to visit, the prescription needs if you have any at all. They're looking through all of that to find you the best plan at the best price with the best coverages for you and your personal needs. We all need something very different, and that's the power of having the right plan and the right coverages rather than some random plan and probably the wrong coverages. Very, very different situation. Anyway, they're going to help you out. It's a partner we have here on the channel. Please give that number a call. They're waiting to talk to you, and they will help you with all of that. Write that phone number down for sure. Okay. Anyway, like I said, they've helped thousands of you here in this community, and the average person that calls is saving $1,100. That's the average savings. Obviously, that's not guaranteed. That is just the average. Some save more, some save less, but that's the average. Absolutely incredible. Anyway. Call them. Otherwise, here's the thing as well, and throw out a quick pro tip. Annual enrollment is only a few months away. It's not that far. Annual enrollment, okay? When that opens up, everybody will be searching for a new plan. They will be absolutely swamped, okay? Please call them now. Establish that communication now. They can do all of that grunt work for you now so that when it's time, it's just a matter of pushing a button, and that's it. You're at the front of the line, literally the front of the line. How awesome would that be, rather than being at the back of the line of 70 million seniors? You don't want to be in that position, just telling you, okay? Anyway, if you call them now, you can be at the front of the line, and they will help you now. Anyway, make sure to share that phone number just with a couple people that you know. Friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, coworkers, parents, social media, your neighbors down the street, neighbors down the hall, favorite cashiers at the local store, grocery store, pharmacy, whatever it happens to be. Go ahead and share that with them as well so they can also take advantage of that. That's your exclusive phone number for you here in this community. Otherwise, if you're new here, if you've not done so yet, please consider subscribing. 100% free. Big subscribe button down below. Share the video. Big share button down below as well. Feel free to check out the nearly 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand-selected for you down below in the description, or popping up on your screen in just a second. You'll see some videos there. Check those out. Otherwise, until next time, enjoy, take care, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.